Yes, 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 yes. Thanks for being here. Yes. Where y'all at, man? Where y'all at? Y'all need to be in here right now. Because after this video, after we expose what's really going on, we gonna need a lot of apologies. We gonna see a lot of apologists walking around here, but this is another way to get hypocrites off the internet as well. Because like I said, people who think they are smart, they don't do homework. They never did homework. Now let's get into the video review, family. Or y'all want to wait for some more heads to pop in here? Y'all want to wait for some more heads to pop in here? Let's wait for about 1 more minute, and then we go into this video. I'm gonna put the elevator music on, and y'all chime in. Yeah, I think we ready to go. I'm getting some comments on X. So this guy said, "Did she just fall down and die?" Yeah, she just magically fell down and died. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Because the thing is, this dude, this black monkey right here, he never opened a damn knife. He ended up stabbing himself. Now I'm tired of you hypocrites coming on here not doing y'all homework, and y'all want to call other people out who do their homework. So if you trash people for exposing the obvious, you probably going to hell with the Antichrist, family. I'm gonna be honest with you. You going to hell with the Antichrist. You keep on getting tricked by the same psyop. So we going into video review right now. Tired of the damn games. Tired of playing around. Now we go check this out. All right. And it kind of looked like he's smiling right here. Don't it look like he kind of grinning? All right. Now let's play the tape. Let's play the tape. All right. Just wait, cause it's doing this thing. So just watch him pull out the damn knife. He go pull out the damn knife, and then he's gonna snap it back in place, man.
Then close it back up. Can somebody explain that to me? That was weird. He starts to open it and closes it.
See what I'm saying? He opened the pocket knife and closed it, and end up stabbing himself in the process. That's where the blood came out at over there by the door. It was his blood. It wasn't her blood. Because if she would have got stabbed in the neck with it, bro, blood would have been squirting everywhere. Blood would have been squirting everywhere, family. Now let's fast forward. Cause he go fast forward too. So he opened the knife.
Tingling. Why can't this just be a regular unaliving where a guy pulls out a knife that's irrefutably a knife and gets to work? Why does he have to open and close it? And then after he opens, now watch, they're going to give you a close up. Okay, he opens and closes it.
He go. He opens and closes the knife, man.
Pulls it out. He opens, and then he decides, yeah, I don't want to do nothing today, and closes it back up. What?
Somebody tell me why. Y'all people that were banking on a race war off the back of this, if y'all don't come clean this shit up like we all doing, y'all need to come clean this shit up now. Y'all need to go on y'all pages and apologize after y'all see this shit because they playing mind games and they know who to play them on too. I told you they playing mind games on the feeble-minded. These Democrats didn't stop doing psyops because Trump got in office. See, that's why y'all. That's why a lot of people hopped off the bandwagon because they thought evil was just go cease to exist. You know what I'm saying? Like evil not lurking around this bitch anymore. See, y'all live in fantasy land. I call it candy land. Y'all live in popcorn world. Y'all got popcorn brains, all right? And it seemed like if you still getting tricked by these damn trending topics, you're not gonna make it, family. You have no you have no discernment, while the Bible says prove everything. So the thing is, people proving everything and they getting slandered for it. They getting called a nigger for it. All that shit. I already got called the N-word for pointing the obvious out. But guess what? The cops is doing the same thing. The FBI doing the same thing. I told you, I can't wait till y'all hypocrites burn in hell. Because the thing is, it's a lot of them who've been pushing this false identity and then coming online just lying about everything. But they mix it with the truth. So you're not going to tell who's who. You got so many people, Charlie Kirk pushing this shit, Elon Musk pushing this shit too. You would think, as much journalism as they do, they would be able to figure the same shit out I'm figuring out. They would be able to find certain videos on the internet we can zoom in on, but they not about to fucking do that. But you about to follow them, you about to subscribe to them because guess what? If they stupid and you've been watching them for the last few years, we already know your ass gonna be stupid. We already know. All right. Follow the leader. Follow the leader. So come on, man. Let's get to it.
What? This is supposed to be a stabbing. Now, if you ask me, he tried to close it, but he didn't completely close it, and that's how he stabbed his own stupid hand. Can somebody explain to me why this fool stabbed his own hand? Why does weird stuff like this always happen?
Hey, and go sub up to History Student on YouTube. So since we're using his video, sub up to History Student on YouTube. So we just zooming in, doing more video review. Yesterday we did video review. Matter of fact, is this the third episode? I think this is the third episode of this case that we've been on. But everybody else been in the sunken place. Everybody else been pulling out trending topics, getting confused, not putting pieces together. So we doing what people are lacking out there. See, they get their information off TikTok and shit. That's not real homework, fam. Real homework is taking all the information, analyzing it, and making your own conclusion. That is actually called the scientific method. People don't do the scientific method anymore because they want now. Emotions. You don't have no real emotions. Allegedly, obviously, you don't because guess what? If this video is fake, those emotions you was feeling about this are not real either. And you worried about aliens from planet Andromeda and shit. You worried about the real aliens is tricking you with these damn computers. You can't get past that firewall. Don't try to hop and skip over to this to something else if you ain't figured out what's in front of your eyes yet. I told y'all, most of y'all going to hell with the Antichrist. You cannot be getting fooled by 50 fishy videos and thinking you go walk with Christ. Come on, man. Your ass is grass, fam. This the real Antichrist. And they said in the end of days, he will fool everybody. And that's what he doing, fooling everybody. But like I said, some people go ignore this video and then go along with the white supremacist shit. Kill, and murder. That's what they gonna go with. And they go perpetuate this white versus black shit off these fake ass trending topics. And don't get me wrong, they ain't all fake. Some of them real, some of them fake. But this one, yeah, we was on this. Shout out to the people that's on this shit. Let's go, family.
Look at him.
So he bleeding from his own hand. And I kept on telling people this on my Facebook channel. Bro, I got so much flack from this shit. This is crazy. Hold on. Look at this, bro. I'm about to pull something else up because this is popping up too. We getting so many downloads right now. Look at this, family. I told you she was fake, man. This bitch is fake, man. This white funky bitch didn't get fucking stabbed. She working with the Democratic fucking Ukrainians out this bitch. Look at this shit. Cause of death. Iryna Zarutska was a Ukrainian medic who was killed in action in Bakhmut, Ukraine on April 15th, family. On April 5th, and allegedly she was already an actor. Allegedly she was already an actor. So somebody come clean, share and like this video. Share and like this video, but we all know you ain't gonna do it because you don't like the truth and you worship the damn Antichrist. That's why you ain't about to share my fucking video. All right, caught you motherfuckers. Y'all support the fake shit. Y'all don't like real shit. Y'all don't like real shit. Y'all like fake shit. Deal with it. I'm gonna go troll you until you leave this planet. That's what I'm going. That's my job, is to provide the proof and troll all the liars. So he bleeding from his own hand. But did we hear that from the people that was allegedly believing this story? Hell no. Hell no. Some of y'all already erased people off your timeline for trying to expose certain shit. All right? We already exposed. Look, tell you what I've been going through. I'm going to tell you what I've been going through right now. Hold on. Let me pull this up. Look at this racist motherfucker. Because it seemed like these racist white supremacists want to fucking lump everybody together. You lump me up with other niggas that I ain't got nothing to do with. Guess what? I'm gonna lump up your fucking head. That's what I'm gonna do. Look, I said if you pay attention to the details, you can clearly see his stage. Even other white folks. We brought up the video last night. It was a white man who pointed this shit out. This dude right here that sits on the internet all day, he probably looked like this. He probably looked with a big ass face, slunched over, fat as fuck, just spreading trending topics around, lying and shit. He probably looked like this. This is the one who's behind the scenes calling you a nigger. All right, a motherfucker, a gump that look like this. Don't you know what? I'll pop this motherfucker head off. Trying to lump me together. Fuck y'all. Look, he said, I hope you are not suggesting this is staged, right? That would be very sad and cruel from your side. He talking about my side because I'm black. But yesterday it was a white man who fucking exposed this shit. I told you, if you black, nobody gonna believe you. If you tell the truth and you black, nobody gonna believe you. You gotta wait motherfucking 1,000 years for an old ass white man to tell you some shit. That's why a lot of y'all asses is dying now, because y'all didn't listen to Trump. Y'all had to wait till Trump come in office to tell your ass the truth. You didn't know the truth before then. I told you, y'all motherfuckers is fraudulent. I'm getting all y'all ass up out of this bitch. If you a hypocrite, I hope you perish. To be honest with you. We don't play. We ain't gonna play with y'all this year. We've been playing with y'all for too long. We ain't gonna do this pit and patty back and forth shit. We go destroy y'all on site, fam. Let's get into it.
He's leaking all over the place.
So the black man stabbed himself. Yeah, because we was looking for this blood squirting out of neck last night. We was looking, but we get a period fucking stain right here, and she popped the ketchup packet with her left hand when she bent over, and the blood squirted out her fucking pocket. We ain't fucking stupid. If you believe this shit, man, I feel sorry for you. You need to go repent to Jesus Christ right now. You need to go repent because you done cried over this fake ass shit. You cried over a fake ketchup packet. You see what I'm saying? Your ass is grass, fam. This AI shit you can't defeat if you don't have discernment. If you want discernment, come over here. I'll give it to you. You ain't go get it from Christ. You ain't go get the discernment from Jesus Christ. You'll get it over on Mr. Trump-tastic's TV before you get it from him because he ain't accepting your ass. He ain't accepting your stupid ass. Tired of playing with y'all. And guess what? I'm tired of being in last place for telling the truth. So yeah, I'm gonna have to bully my way to the top. I don't give a fuck. Look what's happening. Blood squirting all over the place. He's squirting. We gonna call him squirting king because he's squirting blood everywhere out this bitch. Look at this. But y'all thought it was her blood. It's Negroid blood. It's a Negro's blood. It ain't white pure blood. It ain't coming from her. She got the ketchup packet, but he's the motherfucker that's really bleeding out this bitch. He's the motherfucker that's real. Yeah, I got to cuss because you fell for it. You felt sorry for cussing. Excuse my language, but you fell for this damn story. And now this shit went nationwide. I hope Donald Trump listened to this damn video because I think they got his ass too. I think they tricked Trump too. I think they already did it. I don't even think Trump really looked at the video. But guess what? Mr. Trump-tastic got his back. I'm looking at the video for him. And I'm pretty sure they already did their investigation work. Sometimes Trump play along with this shit. I'm going to be honest with you. I done seen Trump play along with some shit and then come back, hit him over the head later. But the thing is, we ain't seeing that right now. We seeing something different. We seeing this Negro's blood squirt out his fucking hand. It ain't her blood. It's his blood. She got the ketchup packet. Boom. That blood sure don't look like this blood on the floor now, does it? This is real blood. Haha, that's jelly, fam. That blood is coagulated already. That ketchup pack is contaminated. This fresh blood right here, family. You can't tell the difference? Probably not, because in the back of your head, you already a fucking liar and a hypocrite. Of course you're not gonna believe it. You watched the clip on the news and you said, oh, I hate niggers. This is icing on the cake, and that's what did it. See, if it weren't for me and others, shit, the race war, matter of fact, the race war still might pop off. Next time they might really have to kill somebody. They do both. They really do it and then they fake do it. But it seems like the fake ones get more attention than the real ones. Because George Floyd, he got a gaming channel. Some people think George Floyd did, but he go live every day on his YouTube page. So you tell me what the fuck going on after this bitch. George Floyd and that black Negro and this white bitch, Iran, they still alive out this bitch. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all can call me whatever y'all want to, but that's I think those two entities are still walking among this earth. I'm going to be honest with you. Let's get into it, fam. I ain't playing today. I am not playing tonight. Well, it ain't tonight. It's, what is it, noontime? Yeah, we ain't going to be on here for long because we going to get ready for part 4 tonight. We going to get ready for part 4 tonight, and I might extend that show to 3 hours, to be honest with you. Let's go.
And it's coming from his own hand. So I keep hearing about this video of this unaliving, this poking that took place on the bus. And then I look at the video and lo and behold, it's a bunch of weird stuff where all the blood that I see on the train is coming from the dude. Does anybody have a different angle of this? I've been looking all over and I've not been able to find it. And you can clearly see this fool stabbed his own hand. And that hand, that's the same hand he had that knife in. That's coming from him. This fool done.
Look, there go the blood right there. There go the blood right there, family. You can see the blood on his pinky finger right here. He stabbed his own hand. This white girl never got stabbed. How does it make you feel to be fooled by trending topics? Oh my God, y'all in trouble, man. Y'all in trouble, man. Y'all in trouble. Let me see if we got any more comments. Let me see. Let me pull this up, and we go back into the video because these comments are weird. She said this is bad as people saying it was the fake Donald Trump that was shot because he was and an innocent man was murdered. There are people that say it was fake. Get the hell out of here. I believe it was a little bit of both, ma'am. But that's all I'm about to say. I believe it was a little mixture of both. Sometimes there are human sacrifices mixed in with these armor biff rituals. What happened on at Butler was a Heimram biff ritual, and during these rituals, if you're in the way, that's your ass, Mr. Postman. So people are not getting this at all. What is this? You know Alex Jones. Look, she posted a video of Alex Jones. You already done seen that video. Please don't post Alex Jones no more. Alex Jones, he went with the fake video. He didn't bust it down like we did. He didn't bust it down like we did. We seen what Alex Jones said. Okay. Alex Jones with the shits too. And I knew Alex Jones was funny when he went against Flat Earth. I knew his ass was funny. Let's continue with the video.
Stabbed his own hand. And you can see his hand. It looked like he stabbed his hand in the same area where it would be stabbed if he didn't fully close that knife that he had. You're going to have a partially open knife, and what you do, punch her in the neck? Why? And from what I hear, the girl didn't even have no stab wounds on her neck. What is going on? Why can't we just have a clean unaliving where nothing weird? And then, okay, not only that, we're going to look at.
You see all that blood right there? Come on, man. He stabbed her. The knife was closed. She never got stabbed. How the hell did she die? How in the hell did she? Is she really dead? I think she's still alive, fam. I really do.
Some images. Because when you look at the images, you can't see no knife in his hand. Again, why? Why does stuff like this always happen? In these so-called super predator, the scary, criminalistic.
And sorry, I gotta speed the video up, so I ain't trying to get no copyright infringement. So yeah, let's go.
Grow. All these types of stories, it always involves something weird. It always involves multiple things that just don't add up. Now, like I just said, somebody is gonna have to explain to me why this man does not have a flipping knife in his hand. Where?
Dude don't even have a knife in his hand, family. But people said people are saying that, oh, they're devastated over what happened. Some people look, all these people on my timeline, it's probably about half that knew what was going on. Half didn't. Half didn't. This dude right here, Sean Salas, he said, I wonder sometimes, and hats down from your outlook. Hats down from my outlook. All right. Roger Borges, he said white supremacists that is getting tired. No, the fuck, man, white supremacists getting tired just like black fatigue. Shit. Shit. But the thing is, guess what? Black fatigue is KKK, and KKK is black fatigue. They all worship the same fraternity. Dumbass. Y'all really think he could go against me? Some of these people have no smoke. They really can't last. A lot of people didn't clearly watch the video, man. They just took it hook, line, and sinker. It said when she went to fall over, her feet stayed perched on the rail. And then after she fell, she never let go of her cell phone. Damn. You see? Now we catching all these bugs. This is how you do real investigation work, fam. Don't listen to people that don't do real investigation work, but y'all go do that anyway because they got all the numbers. Y'all already programmed to follow stupid people. Shouts out to Vicky Fowler. Shit, we getting tired of white supremacy. We getting tired of black fatigue. You can't have one without the other. I just don't. You can't have one without the other. Because if there's no such thing as white supremacy fatigue, there wouldn't be no such thing as black fatigue. If there was no such thing as black fatigue, wouldn't be no KKK fatigue. Oh boy, y'all got to be ready before y'all come up here, because I done embarrassed a few individuals. We had to embarrass one last night, very very bad. We embarrassed him very bad. Let's get into the video, fam. Oh shit. My bad. I didn't even have the videos queued up. My bad. Sorry about that. My bad. I thought I had the video screen share. Let's go.
This fool is sitting there with a partially closed knife in his hand, and he goes off and punches her or whatever he did. Yeah, you're gonna stab your own stupid self in the hand, fool. Let's get closer. Let's get as close as we possibly. Where is the effing knife? Why does weird stuff like this always happen?
Brody, look. No knife in his hand. No, she did not get stabbed. Where is this white Ukrainian bitch at? Oh, my bad. Where is she at? Where is she at? Because this Negro right here, he has no knife in his hand. I told you, what we say that first episode? I said, man, I wouldn't be surprised if these two were screwing around with each other. And they got paid some money from George Soros. Somehow they got to stage stuff like this, y'all. And I've been telling you, I said, anything that comes out big, any news, you got to second guess it. See, your ass about to get banned too, because you have no. Do you see a fucking knife? Do you see a knife, Joey? Joey Steer, yes or no? Do you see a knife? Yes or no? And you come up here talking about I'm the most complete jackass. Maybe you need to rewind the tape. Maybe you need to rewind the tape, then come back. Because I don't see no knife. All right. We don't see fucking no knife. But you believe there's a knife in here because you stay in cartoon land, fam. You believe there's a knife because you already don't like blacks. So you go with the story that everybody else going with all this hate perpetuating. You go with the story, even though he ain't got no motherfucking knife. So this just lets me know that AI has already infected your fucking pineal gland. Your shit calcified, family. Your dumb ass calcified, and guess what? Guess what? I'm gonna block your dumb ass. I don't give a fuck if your family is black or white. I definitely don't give a fuck if your family's black. I'm gonna tell you that right now. If you, the people that watch me already fucking know that. The people that watch me been on that. I will roast black people just as well I will roast white supremacists. just like I will roast black supremacists, dummy. Now, since you coming up here without any content, without any pushback, we gonna have to block your stupid ass. And I usually don't block people, but we gonna have to block your stupid ass. You just said you must hate blacks. Nice try. I hate whites and blacks, you dumbass bitch. I hate racist whites. I hate racist blacks. All y'all get to smoke the same way. I don't motherfucking show favoritism to these jokes right here, family. No, we about to no, it don't make me look dumb. It makes you look dumb because you think there's a knife in this dude's hand and there's not a knife. It makes you look fucking dumb. And you not about to address it because you're stupid. If you would tell me right now, do you see a knife? Yes or no? You can't even say it because you're a fucking liar. No, we don't see no knife in his hand, but you go say it because you're like I said, you probably a fucking black supremacist or a white supremacist. Y'all all work for the same fucking company. Central Casting out this bitch. I'm about to block your dumb ass. If you about to, the thing is, if you go come on this channel, you better bring something to the build that has something to do with the context. I ain't about to be going forth with you, back and forth with you. If you ain't bringing no intellect, if you cannot tell that there was a knife in this motherfucker's hand. It don't matter if there was 50 witnesses, you dumbass. Look at this dummy.
How he stabbed his own stupid. Give you a close-up. Something that just doesn't. All right. So I got some questions about this.
Look, you stupid dummy. We about to play this video back. I don't care if it was 50 witnesses. They was all in on it. The thing is, he did not stab her with the blade. So she didn't get stabbed at all. That's why we didn't see the blood squirt out her neck, but we seen blood come from him. We seen the blood come from him, dummy.
About this video of the unaliving of a Ukrainian refugee. And first of all, why is it always something weird with these stories? Why is it always something that just doesn't add up? Now let's start from the beginning. Why does this guy open the knife and then close it back up? Can somebody explain that to me? That was weird. He starts to open it and closes it. Huh? Why can't he just open the knife so I don't have no questions? Why can't he just open the knife so that my spider senses don't start tingling? Why can't this just be a regular unaliving where a guy pulls out a knife that's irrefutably a knife and gets to work? Why does he have to open and close it? And then after he opens, now watch, they're going to give you a close-up. Okay, he opens and closes it. Wait a minute. Now look at this. They even provide a close-up. Pulls it out. He opens. And then he decides, I don't want to do nothing today, and closes it back up. What?
Joey, did you fucking see this shit, dummy? Listen, I already know your fucking kind. You already don't like black people for real like that. So guess what? This was the story for you to rag on blacks, motherfucker. And since we exposing this shit, you can't do it. So you throwing a hissy fit because this shit fake. Stupid ass. Now get your dumb ass up out of here, dumbass bitch. I'm gonna ban your fucking ass. Dumbass bitch. If you go come up here acting dumb, don't even come up here. If you go come up here saying shit stupid, I'm asking you a question. Do you see the knife or not? And you ain't about to answer back. You getting your dumb ass up out this bitch.
What? This is supposed to be a stabbing. Now, if you ask me, he tried to close it, but he didn't completely close it, and that's how he stabbed his own stupid hand. Can somebody explain to me why this fool stabbed his own hand? Why does weird stuff like this always happen? Look at him. He's leaking all over the place, and it's coming from his own hand. So I keep hearing about this video of this unaliving, this poking that took place on the bus. And then I look at the video, and lo and behold, it's a bunch of weird stuff where all the blood that I see on the train is coming from the dude. Does anybody have a different angle of this? I've been looking all over, and I've not been able to find it. And you can clearly see this fool stabbed his own hand, and that hand, that's the same hand he had that knife in. That's coming from him. This fool done stabbed his own hand. And you can see his hand. It looked like he stabbed his hand in the same area where it would be stabbed if he didn't fully close that knife that he had. You're gonna have a partially open knife, and what you do? Punch her in the neck. Why? And from what I hear, the girl didn't even have no stab wounds on her neck. What is going on? Why can't we just have a clean unaliving where nothing weird? And then, okay, not only that, we're gonna look at some images. Because when you look at the images, you can't see no knife in his hand. Again, why? Why does stuff like this always happen? In these so-called super predator, the scary, criminalistic Negro, all these types of stories, it always involves something weird. It always involves multiple things that just don't add up. Now, like I just said, somebody is gonna have to explain to me why this man does not have a flipping knife in his hand. Where is the effing knife? You in poke mode. I expect to see a knife sticking out the bottom of your hand. But if this fool is sitting there with a partially closed knife in his hand and he goes off and punches her or whatever he did, yeah, you're going to stab your own stupid self in the hand, fool. Let's get closer. Let's get as close as we possibly. Where is the effing knife? Why does weird stuff like this always happen in these types of scenarios? See, this is why you quite often have people talking about this is some type of psyop. And I'm telling you, as I speak, white people are questioning it in this. White people are even asking questions. It's not just black people who scratching their head. Like, what is this? What is this? Somebody tell me. Is this some type of new way of poking people? Where you use a partially closed knife and somehow you extend it on your way to poking somebody? Come on, man. If anybody has a link, because I heard there are different angles. I heard there are some angles where you get a better view, but I also heard that in all of the angles, you can't see a knife and you can't see any stab wound. Why does there have to be an absence of a knife and an absence of a stab wound on her neck? You get stabbed in the neck, you're going to see blood dripping out. It ain't going to be dripping out. It's going to be pouring out. Pouring out. Also understand that immediately after this guy did this, his own hand started bleeding immediately. It started bleeding immediately. Wait a minute. Let's get a different video here. Oh yeah, we got to examine this. Because I don't like stuff like this. There's been too many hoaxes for my taste. There's been too many scenarios where things have been staged for my comfort. Again, somebody's gonna have to tell me why this fool and why did it cut off? Does anybody have a link to the video, the unedited video? Look, why did it look like he just knocked her hat off her head? Huh? Look at his left hand. What, you knocked her head off? You stabbed her in the neck, then you knocked her head off her head? Now look at the floor. You clearly see, there's no blood on the floor until his bloody hand waves across the floor. The blood is coming from this fool. Now it's funny how people are saying, oh, this, of course they're going to racialize it. Trump is going to racialize it. Anytime you have a white female victim and a black male perpetrator or victimizer, instantly this is going to be a race issue. They're going to make it about race. The idea is that he stabbed her because he's a black man. Which, if that's the case, why didn't these other black men stab her too? If blacks are just criminals, and then why wasn't she stabbed by multiple black men? Why didn't the black men at least have a pack mentality, like what you see with dogs, where when one dog attacks, all the rest join in? Because that's an act of brainlessness, where you're just acting on impulse. Why didn't they at least do that? These black men on the train is looking like, what in the world?
I ain't gonna lie, Brody's cooking. Brody's cooking. That's why I was like, man, I hope Trump really watched the video, because to be honest, I think sometimes they just be feeding him whatever, and then he got to come back and clean it up. Shit, a couple of weeks later. Let me pull this up. This what y'all go follow. You see, look what Andrew Tate said. Why didn't he stab the other black people on the bus? 500,000 views. Mr. Trumptastic's channel. We breaking down video review. How many people's in here? 24 people. Excuse my language. 24 people. You see how the lie is way more profitable than the truth nowadays? Look, you have all these people on here. Oh, he was a racist. They're hunting us. Blah, 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 blah. White Lives Matter. BLM. All this. Giving him a lecture chair. He didn't even have a fucking knife. All this shit going on the internet. Let's see what he got to say too. when we go get back to the video. I'm just showing y'all how easy it is to trick y'all into hell. It ain't that hard. This is what the devil is good. The devil know you more than Christ know you. The devil was here before Christ was. He got sent to the earth before Christ. You think the devil don't know just as much? So this is how he able to trick you and get to your ass first. Then you call Christ second. That's why they call Christ the second Adam. Because y'all not go call on him first. Y'all go call on yeah, the dark figure, the shadowy one. Who they call the demiurge. Now let's get into this.
I will say, I talked to 99.9% of Black people about this story, about what transpired. And it's horrible. I think we all agree on that. And they wanted me to give a message. And on behalf of 99.9% of Black people, I'm here to talk to the white ignorants out there and let y'all know we are deeply uncaring.
I don't know what the fuck he talking. He part of that propaganda machine too. I don't even know who the fuck that dude is, but as you can see, his shit got 41K, but my shit struggling. Why is my shit struggling? Because I'm telling the damn truth. That's why my shit struggling. And guess what? When you telling a lie, oh, you go blow up overnight. You go blow up overnight. Is anybody about to share this or retweet this show? Probably not, because y'all, like I said, most of y'all liars. Most of y'all don't want the truth out anyway. Y'all want to perpetuate this other shit because y'all already got y'all mind made up about certain things. So I hope y'all go to hell and burn, because I ain't playing with y'all this year. I'm not playing. I don't have time to be playing. At this point, if I catch you doing something with your hand in a cookie jar, you just go get fully roasted. You go be a fully roasted peanut after I get done with your ass. And this is I got you moment right here. This is I done had so many of these I got you moments because people done fell for psyops. People done erase me off their friends list, try to add me back on. I go ahead and accept them back on, but just know I know you get I know you were tricked by the mainstream media, who they call the lamestream media. And now you come crawling back on your hands and forwards. But I'm gonna accept you anyway. Let's get into it, fam.
Just happened. And what is wrong with this dude? This one dude looked like he got so uncomfortable, he had to get up and change seats. Like, what's wrong with this dude? So for all you racist degenerates to turn this into a race thing, let me ask you something. Why don't you turn that school shooting into a race issue? They call this guy a monster. Why don't you call that school shooter a monster? This was a case where one psychopath targeted one victim. That school shooting involved one psychopath targeting multiple victims, and those victims were youngsters. But he don't get the super predator title. He don't get racialized. In fact, he gets protected. You see, Trump, in response to this is...
And you know what? That is kind of weird. I'm gonna be honest with you. That is kind of weird because the thing is, these killers didn't get no moral nothing on the wall. They talking about giving her a moral, her face painted on Dodger Stadium and shit, all this wild shit, when she never got stabbed, fam. She never got stabbed. And like I said, I hope Trump is seeing this shit. I hope he know what's going on, because this is what happens when you don't put the truth out. When you don't share the truth, people catch on extra late. And now they come back. That's where you see a lot of people talking about the Epstein's list. That shit is so fucking old. People talking about that shit like it's brand new. Like it's just hot on the press. But to Johnny come lately, and if you want what I like to call colored people time, you go find out last. You go find out 10 years. I don't even stress about the Epstein's list because it's already been eradicated. It's already been dealt with. I don't even talk about that shit no more. We do, matter of fact, we do videos about how that's tied into the IVF and the religious order. The whole Epstein manifesto is all tied into a whole religious order. People probably didn't even know that, but it is what it is. You go be Johnny come lately, we go be first or second. All right. It just is what it is. So let's continue.
Trump. This is Trump in response to this. Huh? Why didn't Trump hold up an image of that white boy that transformer white boy, and alongside of a photo of that transformer white boy, why didn't he have images of the racist slurs he had written on his gun? Huh? Why didn't you do that, Trump? Same with all the rest of these media outlets. They always racialize stuff like this, but when race and racism is overt and there's a white perpetrator, they still downplay it. They still minimize it. This dude had racist slurs on.
Because it's convenience. It's called being convenient, and guess what? When you become convenient, you become complicit in certain shit. People go start questioning you. See, that's why I said, man, somebody must not be feeding Trump the right information, man. I don't. It's something off that's going on in that White House. Unless he just doing damage control, and you know how he like to sit behind the scenes and watch shit play out. And sometimes he can't say certain shit either. So I'm just leaving that out there. I'm just leaving that out there.
On his photos being held up by the president of his face next to that racist propaganda written on his roscoe. Why not? Huh? Why wasn't the Buffalo shooter projected like this? Huh? Even that was minimized and downplayed. So again, where is the knife? Where's the knife? Who decides to poke someone and what? Retract the knife or extend the knife or open the knife on your way as your hand is on its way to the victim? Is that what he did? When he swung this knife, did he finally retract it when he was a couple inches from her neck? And if so, why is all the blood coming from his hand and not her neck? I spent about a half hour looking for the video where he has a knife in his hand, looking for the video or an image where she has an actual stab wound in her. Why can't I find it? If any of you have found it, please share a link. I'm asking simple questions just right there in your face. This seems like another staged event. Why? Why does all these scenarios look so fake? Just like what was happening with the Asians. Y'all remember that? Where the so-called black perpetrators would have like these color-coded, in one case, it was the same perpetrator or the same actor. And they would have these color-coded hats, be dressed all, you could clearly see it was all staged. Back then, I'm like, what is this? What kind of nonsense, what kind of desperation is this where they desperately want us black men to be out here randomly attacking people? Y'all want us to be doing that. This is what they really want. They're getting frustrated. They're getting mad. Oh, these niggas are not violent enough. Let's orchestrate something to make them look like, oh, violent predators. You just want to beat up Asians just because they're Asian. And apparently, allegedly, they said that after this happened, this man got up and started saying, I got that white girl. I got the white girl. I got the white. Again, that sounds like some BS, something.
Yeah, that sound like oh yeah, man, I got the job done. Yeah, I got the white girl. Yeah, I got the job done. Sound like he was confirming that he got the job done. And he was on his damn earpiece. That's what it looked like. That's exactly what it looked like. You ain't about to play me like I'm no fucking stupid dummy. But like I said, they want you to be dumb. They want you to be stupid. They want you to be a unintelligent. I'm just gonna believe what everybody else is. Man, get the fuck out of here with that shit. Kick rocks with that shit. I hope you perish, motherfucker. I hope you perish. There's gonna be a lot of y'all that ain't gonna like me. I'm gonna be honest with you, because I'm telling the truth. Big difference on this channel. We tell the truth. We prove all things, and then we take it from there. The people you like, they don't prove all things. Okay, big difference. God versus the devil over here, family. Big difference. Let's go.
Staged, as if you're following a script. Black Americans don't talk like that. Now, this may be the result of him being a flipping lunatic. It is said that he is mentally ill. And if that's the case, I've also heard about how many times he's been arrested. He was recently in prison, from what I understand. Why are you continuously letting someone like this free?
Right. That part too.
Huh?
That part too.
We've all been complaining about the so-called justice system for a long time. Why are you continuously letting a lunatic like this free?
Right. It don't make sense. It's all orchestrated. They want this shit to happen. They want this, and like I said, we even tie. And honestly, there's a whole bunch of prejudice shit going on. They really don't want black races mixing with whites either. That got to play a part of with all the antagonizing shit that keep on going on, and that got a little bit to do with this stuff too. All right, that's how Roe versus Wade started off. It was a white girl that lied about a black man that raped her, so she could get the abortion. That's how Roe versus Wade started. But if you're not a real American, you don't know that. I told y'all fake Americans, y'all. A lot of people are fake American. A lot of people don't know real American history. If you never rode a bike before, you're not a real American. If you never pledged allegiance to the flag in your classroom, you are not a real American. Get the hell out of my damn country and quit all that damn lying. Then maybe we could get you back in front of you back in. But as of right now, you a damn robot. You belong to AI. You're not you're not an American. Okay, you're not. Because guess what? Real Americans, they help figure out the truth. But guess what? My video ain't gonna do no shit. My video probably get about 3 or 4 shares. That's about it. But this bitch ass motherfucking pedo man Andrew Tate could you know, groom your kids and shit, and he get all this all this clout. Heard what Andrew Tate said. Why didn't he stab the other black people on the bus? Why didn't he? Why didn't he? Because it's a hoax, dude. It's a hoax, Andrew Tate. That's why. See, these big mainstream whaleheads, they not gonna catch on to this psyop until after the fact. And then y'all gonna have to retract y'all fucking statements. Some of y'all just go ride with this shit. I already know y'all how y'all mind is built.
So I got questions. They said that eventually you could see her leaking, right, or bleeding out. But I don't see anybody talking about this fool who clearly stabbed his own flipping hand and who clearly closed the knife. What kind of stabber does that? Like, can somebody tell me how is that a good strategy for the stabber to open it and then close it? Like, nah, yeah, I don't want to do it today. It's almost like, oh yeah, he changed his mind right at the last second. And then he stands up and there's flipping nothing in his hand. And then after it happens, she has nothing on her neck. No wound. Why isn't she even grabbing her neck? Somebody poke me in the neck. If I feel somebody touch me in the neck, I'm gonna be grabbing all over my neck. I'm
right,
like, oh, the first thing you do is try to feel to see if you've been stabbed, to see if there's a wound, to see if there's a puncture wound. That's the first thing you do without even thinking about it. You're like, oh, was that a punch or a stab? Because some of you may have been stabbed. Sometimes when you get stabbed, it feels like you've just been punched. You don't feel like you've been stabbed. You feel like you've been punched. So somebody punched me in the neck. The first thing I'm gonna do is start grabbing all over my flipping neck. I'm not gonna do what she did, cover my mouth and while I got a hole in my neck, cover my mouth and start crying as if I just heard some bad news. You supposedly just got stabbed.
Right.
And you sitting there crying with your hand over your mouth as if you just got a phone call that you lost a loved one. Like, what is this? So she has a hole in her neck right now? Really?
She should have a, like he said, we went over this last night too. She should have a hole in her neck, y'all. You got to think millions of people across the world fell for this psyop. They fell. This was the icing on the cake to push the white people over to riot in the damn streets like they did George Floyd. They go get some of y'all white people out in them damn streets. I already know y'all. They go get some. Most of y'all not gonna do it, but they go get some dumb whites to come out and protest and riot based off this shit. When all this shit is manufactured nonsense.
Where? Where? Where's the hole? Where's the knife? And this fool immediately starts bleeding from his hand. If his hand took a stabbing,
man, you know what? I bet you all these black people, they was in on it too. I bet it was a whole case study that they did, and they all in on this shit. But you know, with AI, they can restruct this and resurrect this video in real time, and use real people, just put them in certain places to do certain things. But everything else is AI generated. I done seen videos that look just like this, but AI. You would never be able to tell. But that's just on another note. I'm just throwing that out there. But as you can see, some fishy shit going on with this video. This video ain't all the way 100. Guarantee y'all, yeah, man, this ain't one of these cases. The thing is, we do case by case basis over on this channel. We don't lump all the fucking cases together like black supremacists and the white supremacists do. All right? We don't do that, what they call ignorant shit. Now let's go.
Then it just doesn't make sense. That leads you to believe that his hand was stabbed rather than her neck. Look, his hand is in bad shape. It's in bad shape. He's in motion. He's not even standing there in one spot. Yet he whacks up the pavement, something fierce, just walking by. You clearly see that. It looked like his hand took the brunt of the knife. So what happened, fool? You tried to fake a stabbing and hauled off and stabbed your own stupid hand?
Right.
That's what it looked like. And it looked like he punched that woman or whatever and then knocked her hat off. Can somebody share a link or something so that this don't look so flipping fake and weird? This looks weird. It looks fake. And it's pathetic. All right. Maybe he was high on drugs. That guy, I mean, looking at this guy, it wouldn't matter if he was high or sober. He seems like something's just wrong with him. He seems mentally ill. The court cases, if I'm not mistaken, deemed him mentally unstable or something like that. He's just great. You can tell by how he looks. He looks like he's about to cry 1 minute. And he looked weird.
Yeah, you can see him grinning. You see him grinning.
Somebody said, officer caught on body cam joking over the death of a grad student. Okay, you're talking about something else. So when you're high on drugs, you can't control your own movements that well. Huh? You don't do knife. I'm gonna keep an eye on the story because it seems fake. I'll leave it there.
So that's two guys we done did video reviews over that this stuff ain't real. This stuff, all this shit is artificial generated emotion. Those ain't even your real emotions you feeling right now. If you was tricked by this case, I know if you was tricked by this case, you did not realize how many psyops been going on. We've been calling out every psyop. We've been calling out every psyop every day. Boom, boom, boom. Go to my channel. We call all the psyops out every day. Sub to my channel. Show some real support to real people. That's what's missing in the world. That's the reason why the world going to hell. Y'all don't support real people. Y'all don't support the truth. Y'all like the damn lie. I already figured it out. A lot of people like to lie. Ain't no such thing as the truth in this damn world. If it is, it's buried. It ain't for everybody. It's for a select few. And that's how it should be. Because guess what? Nobody's going to, a portion of society is not going to acknowledge the truth anyway. There ain't no trying to wake people up. People will see this video, this review video, seeing him not have a knife in his hand, seeing it closed up, seeing him stabbed in the hand, and still perpetuate the same fucking bullshit tonight. Still will repeat the same motherfucking script. Boy. The thing is, we streaming on X. We got 27 people. But let somebody like Benny Johnson come around and talk about this shit. He go get 100,000, 500,000 views, and he not breaking this shit down. So that's what's wrong. If you want to know why the world going to hell, because y'all support fake people. Y'all don't support the truth. I already done figured it out. So I don't even have to ask no questions. Why is the world like this? Why? Because y'all like liars and fucking deceivers and shit who pose as good people. They're not really good people, fam. I'm out of here. I hope you repent. Y'all, you gonna need it. I hope you repent. We done seen it. We done exposed it. This is the third video, fam. We doing part 4 tonight. I'm out. Mr. Trump.